Hi, my name is Anthony, and in this video you'll see how upgrades in Forza Horizon can sometimes make your car drive worse, and how we can quickly fix it. Feel free to follow along and copy this build and tune so you can try it yourself. We are starting with a stock B-Class 1998 Toyota Supra RZ, which has a performance index of 693. Let's do a reasonable build targeting A-Class at say 800. Head over to one of your houses or the Horizon Festival and go into the upgrade screen. We want to add a bit of power, so we'll do race exhaust and sport twin turbo. We also want to do chassis upgrades like brakes, race suspension, and both anti-roll bars. These will allow us to tune our handling. And of course, some weight reduction, which will improve all aspects of driving. You'll see here the weight reduction drops over 600 pounds, or a little over 272 kilograms. And more importantly, it changes the center of the car. Now only 52% of the weight is over the front axle. We'll also add a race differential, sport tire compound, slightly larger wheels, and what Supra would be complete without some exterior mods. That's much better. I love that rear diffuser. Kind of gives it a modern supercar look, but overall the car still looks close to factory, which is just my preferred style. Alright, time for a test drive. First thing I notice is that anytime you are transitioning weight, the car wants to spin out, and a new Forza player or anyone using a wheel would probably have a tough time on this one. But what exactly is going on here? We now have a car with a tune that is mismatched to its new weight. It also still thinks more weight is up front, leading to this tendency to spin out at different parts of the turn. Rebalancing a tune is not easy to do by hand, so we will use a tuning calculator for the math. Break out your Forza Tune app, that could be the free or the pro version, and we'll create a new tune for a 98 Supra. Then we need to enter only a few more values. We'll find those by pressing the menu button and going to Change Car. Toggle the info display using the right thumbstick, and now we have everything we need. We want to copy over the weight distribution, and the performance index, which is 800. Now the Supra is rear-wheel drive and we are tuning for Horizon, so that's all set already. And we want to do a regular street tune. Hit next at the top right, and just like that, all of the math is done for us. Now we back out of the menu in the game and go all the way over to the car section and this tiny tuning button. This will let us tune as we are out and about. No need to go back home or to the festival. Now we can change our tire pressures to 27.5 psi. We also set the camber, toe, and caster values to match the results. Anti-roll bars are now set to match the car's new weight. And we continue copying values including springs and ride height, which should be in the lower half of the height range. And now we copy over our new damper values, which along with differentials are some of the most important and misunderstood settings. We don't have aero in this build, so let's jump right to braking. Balance will be set to 47%, and 100% brake force is always the recommendation. And if you would like to run higher, that is no problem. And lastly, we do a 60-30 setup for the rear differential. Take it out for a test drive, and you'll see how the car feels much better. You'll also notice it especially at high speeds and tight corners. It just stays planted. And that's what you want, a balanced tune that makes the car feel planted and predictable. If I was a newer driver, I might pull up the Tune Customizer option, which is this red button at the bottom here. And a little extra understeer at turn entry and turn exit tends to make the car even easier to drive. Just remember that the app gives you options. Feel free to experiment and use it to learn more about tuning. But in this case, I'm going to leave it as it is, since for me this is a great balanced build that drives and looks how I want. And the best part is there's no need to download tunes and lose my upgrades or exterior mods, and no need to do a lot of math. In the next video, we'll build an S1 class version of the Supra and show when and how you would want to retune your gears.